Welcome or welcome back to UTech Exam Prep. And for today's video, we're going to be looking at this question right here. So take a minute, pause the video here, and see if you can do it yourselves. Okay, so here's the scenario. A company needs to connect to a server in the provider's VPC. The connection must be private, restricted to just that service, and initialized only from the company's VPC. Now let's look at which solution is the best. Let's start with option A, which uses VPC peering. This allows direct communication between VPCs, but is not restricted to just one service. It is also hard to enforce fine-grained security controls, which is not ideal. Option B uses virtual private gateway, which these are used for hybrid cloud setups, not for connecting to a specific service in another AWS VPC, so this won't work. Option C uses a NAT gateway. Now this routes traffic to the internet, which is exactly what we are trying to avoid, which makes it the absolute wrong choice. Now finally for option D, it uses AWS PrivateLink. This is the best option out of the four, but there is a small detail. The provider should create a private endpoint service, not just a VPC endpoint. The company then creates a VPC endpoint to connect to that service that is provided by the customer. Now, why AWS PrivateLink? Because it ensures that traffic stays within the AWS network, never going over the public internet. It allows one VPC to securely connect to a specific service in another VPC using interface VPC endpoints. Now, let's recap. So, the correct answer is D, but with a slight correction. The provider creates a private endpoint service, and the company sets up a VPC endpoint to connect to it. This meets all the security and connectivity requirements. And that is it for this video. Thank you for watching, and of course, subscribe for more.